Quit looking through an emotional lens of this individual, oh, it's only happening to me and poor pitiful me, and begin to look through the lenses of the whole world and see that life happens. It's hard. Can we become harder? What's going on, gentlemen? It's a beautiful fall, chill morning. I just got through working out. Got me a couple miles on the treadmill. Kicked my ass, but the challenge, it's all about that challenge. This is the Better Man channel, where we choose not to lift our hands to the sky and proclaim, why me? We put our hands on the tools and weapons around us and ask ourselves, what can I create? What can I do to better this situation? If you've been anywhere in the arena of the manosphere, if you will, or bettering yourself as an individual and as a man, you've probably run across this quote that states, let's not argue about what being a good man is. Let's be one. Let's become a man. That's Marcus Aurelius, one of the great thinkers of all times. And I ran across that this morning, and it got me thinking about this other quote that says, the modern tragedy of man is not that he cares less and less about the meaning of his own life. The true tragedy is that it bothers him less and less. And that was Locke of Haville that's credited with that. The modern tragedy is that it bothers us less and less to embody, to live out the idea, the ideals, the virtues of what it means to be man. We lose our identity. We lose our nature by focusing on these modern day distractions. Oh, look at that. Oh, look over there. And we're caught up in all these superficial meanings to life that we lose our own power, our own nature. Society will teach you to be a good person, but it says that it's toxic to be a good man. Those very characteristics that make man, to be strong, to be assertive, to be dominant, to create, to be powerful, to wield the weapon of masculinity is one of the greatest virtues that man can ever embody. And we've lost that. We've lost the meaning of our nature, and we see it in so many young men that are confused. And I've been there. I've been lost and caught up in the distractions and in the emotions of that pleasure-seeking nowness. Right? Life doesn't reward the emotional man standing in the rain, pouting, poor, pitiful me. Why is this happening to me? Life rewards the man of logic that says, what can I create out of this situation? What is the meaning of this so that it can empower me to become stronger, to become sharper, to become better able and capable of conquering life? We see a lot of men that are just throwing their hands up in the air, this emotional pity party, and they begin to reject life. They begin to reject challenges. And again, life doesn't reward you when you reject it. Life rewards you when you're filled with logic and you begin to say, I'm going to create, I'm going to dominate this life that I've been given. We're given 60, 70, 80 years. Are we going to reject that in a emotional ridden, out of tuneness with reality? Are we going to get in tune with reality, with life on our side, victories and defeats? I know that they actually teach us a lesson. There's lessons in victories. There are lessons in defeats. That's the meaning of life. The meaning of life is to create your power, to see how far you can go, to see how successful you can become. That's man's meaning. And many times we want to transcend reality and get in touch with some higher power, a higher God, a higher truth. And that's admirable. I applaud that. And I encourage you to steer in that direction in points in your life. But what we need to transcend is to transcend self, to transcend that emotional man, to transcend that egotistical narrow lens that we too often look through the world with. We only see our view. We only see what's happening to us, and we negate all the other possible lenses with which to look through. Quit looking through an emotional lens of this individual, oh, it's only happening to me and poor pitiful me, and begin to look through the lenses of the whole world and see that life happens. It's hard. Can we become harder? The meaning of life is to never remove the struggles. It's never to get caught up on the temporary distractions. The true meaning of man's life is to create, to conquer, to expand, to live in individual power. That's sovereignty. We're always going to be looking for the distractions. We're always going to be caught up in the temporary. We're going to be concerned less and less with our own meaning of life, with our own power, if we're always looking to the next distraction, if we're always looking to the next thing, if we're caught up in the temporary false realities of our narrow-mindedness and that lens that we look through. There's a bigger lens to look through, and that's to transcend yourself, to get out of your own damn way so that you can begin to see what life, God, Big Bang is calling you, inviting you to grab a hold of meaning outside of the emotional, oh my God, this and oh my God, that. Get out of the emotions, get into logic that says life rewards those who are strong, who are sharp, who are solar, who promote growth and live for growth. We can make up as many arbitrary meanings to life that we want. But from antiquity, from day one, the meaning of life has been to exert yourself so that you may become more powerful, more intelligent, stronger, better. That's the meaning of life, to become a better man and leave that legacy for the men that come behind you, to become better, to ascend the ladder of success, the ladder of creation, the ladder of power. I love you guys. You'll hear from me next episode.